Hey folks, it's Red Phoenix here. I've been chatting with folks on IG and social media about, comps, cards, grading, all that wonderful stuff. And I was asking people's opinion on a couple of LeBron James. There's one I have that has a ding in the corner. And I'm trying to see, does a card this old, does it end up going, is there any considerations in grading? Do they go, oh, you could probably get an 8 out of this, or does it jump to the 7 pile? I'm hoping worst case scenario it would be an 8, but I just wanted to toss it around out there and show people so they can get a physical look at it. So here is one of my Lebrons. So as you can see, the edges and everything look pretty good. Centering to my untrained eye, it looks a little bit heavier on the left, maybe the top, but once again, I don't know what graders think when they go through it. Now, the only thing about this one is, as you can see, the edges, everything looks nice, but then up here in this corner, there's a little ding right there. See my dinger? Now, with a card like this, does that then take it from a 10 to a 2? I mean, or does it like say maybe, oh, the one bad corner, you could probably get an 8? Because this particular card, even as a PSA 8, it's going for over like $2,300, I believe. So I'm just curious. As I've mentioned many times before, as both a buyer and a seller, worst case scenario for me on anything is, if I don't sell it, then I'll put it in just for fun to see what it could grade. Who knows? I might be pleasantly surprised. So, but I just wanted to, I'm learning so much from this community. There's a lot of good people in it. And I like surrounding myself with, people who are in it for the right reasons. Yes, for a lot of us, it's a business, but it doesn't mean we can't enjoy it, and that people who are in it can, be above board and do it so that, people aren't getting ripped off or taken advantage of or stuff like that. So that's just my 2 cents worth. Anyhow, so that's one Lebroni, and here's the other one. Now this one, it doesn't have any of the corner dingies that I'm looking at. So I'm thinking this one would probably do better. But once again, I am curious to open up dialogue on the dinger one. So any thoughts, please feel free to share them with me. So that's my LeBron James question out there. And just to let you know, I've been hearing a lot of people are looking for the vintage cards, older cards. I think I read or was listening to a video with even Gary V, who was saying that that's where he sees the longevity and the investment values continuing to grow. So these are a few other cards that I'm putting up, just in case you want to see them. I do put pictures up. I try to point out what I know. But I thought maybe a couple of videos would actually help if somebody was really interested in them. These most likely will be going up as auctions. Here's Cliff Robinson. As you can see, some of these cards are in beautiful conditions. Look at this. And his cards graded are doing pretty good also. And this is a total personal bias. I love the older cards. Love the older cards. So that's Cliff, and I also have Mr. Okay, personal collection. Mine is David Robinson. Why? I'm not really sure. I've always considered him one of my PC. A lot of these cards aren't over the top, but I collect them, and I have a pretty nice collection of Davids, and some are doubles and triples. So one of his rookie cards will be going up too. Now I see this little bit of thing up here, but I'm not sure if that once again takes away from grading, because when you look at it, all the edges are pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm going to have a conversation with a professional grader so I can see what their approach is to grading cards, especially cards that are older. So that's David's going up, and also this guy, Drazen Petrovic. they have a museum set up for this guy in his hometown. So this is another one that will be going up. As you can see, I've kept all my cards. I tried to keep them as in good shape as possible. So this is Drazen that will be going up too. And I started emphasizing this on item descriptions too, because believe it or not, I know not everybody is above board. And I know that there are people out scamming, spamming, and slamming all over the place. So I try to explain my approach. I'm not a grader, nor do I ever claim to be one. If all of my cards were guaranteed 10s, I would probably be outgrading them myself. But then the thing is too, even certain cards that are not graded 10s, graded 8s are doing good. So, but we do emphasize that we're not professionals when it comes to, so we will never guarantee that we're selling you a 10, because I mean, you know, that wouldn't be fair. I can't do that. But once again, and I'll reiterate, if you're able to take one of our cards and triple the value or quadruple it, more power to you. I mean, you know, I'm not going to begrudge anyone doing well on something they buy from our store. Another card that's going to be going up too is, this is a rookie card, numbered out of 88. It's from a choice, Prism Choice, Dividius Servidus. Now, I probably did not pronounce that right, but I really did try. He's with the Pistons. Look at that, though. Is that not a beautiful card? Numbered out of 88. Ooh, 5 out of 88. That's a good one. So that'll be going up, too. Also, too, just to let you know, the new addition to my house. Look at this guy. Look at that, Luca. There's my man. Isn't he adorable? Oh, and he was in celebration of this beautiful card I got from Kicks Cards. Now, the reason why he's called Kick Cards is because his breaks kick ass. Like, I mean, this guy he's definitely one of my faves. And so Kicks pulled this from me in one of his T-malls. It's called a Shimmer. Now, I only have a loan of this because actually this was even sold before it made it to my house. But that's okay. It was sold to a good friend, so I didn't mind. So yeah, beautiful. So welcome. Look, isn't he handsome? Oh, and I got a nice card. This is just me chit-chatting. Look at this nice Russell Wilson White Sparkle. I was hoping to pull a Joe Burrow or a Tua, but I didn't. But this is a nice one. I saw this raw right now going for about $250. Isn't that nice? And I was able to pull a rookie Nate Stanley from the Vikings. Look at this, white sparkles. Gorgeous. Isn't that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's it for my little chatting about grading and putting up raw cards. Like I said, feel free to comment. I welcome suggestions, open dialogue, just as long as it comes from a place of mutual respect. I don't have time for BS, and I don't have time for people pontificating or saying with the whole know-it-all attitude. But if you come at things from a perspective of, hey, let's share knowledge, let's educate each other, let's learn from each other, that's more my speed, and that's how I like to operate. So feel free to comment. Hope you're all doing well, and I will be back shortly. I've actually been doing a lot of personal breaks, which has been fun. And so I'll be posting a couple of videos over the next few days of some NBA hoops and chronicles, and maybe some NFL elite or stuff like that, just to show you the type of inventory that we're working with, that we will be increasing our inventory. But like I said, from a seller perspective, there's a lot of logistics involved. There's a lot of things you have to take into consideration. So I'm going to be at this for a while. I'm going to be doing this for a long while, so I want to make sure that I learn as much as I can, and that anybody who takes time to shop at my store or to shop with me, that they actually have a good experience. So take care, talk to you soon, and have a great evening.